Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is NutRaisin. More PLO 20 happening today, and also a tournament. I didn't know that I had my own tournament series on microgaming. Didn't know it started today. So it's the UCOP series on micro. It's a $22 buy-in. Luckily, I was able to use points that I don't have any other use for anyway. So in a sense, I'm sort of free-rolling this. On a button, King 10-10. All right, let's play. So I play at least one hand so far. You can tell you by the VPIP that I had to fold every single time. And Luigi is just raising it up constantly, pretty much. All right. Let's go for it with and call. We do have position if you flock nice. Never mind. At this point, oh shit, at this point I'm hating life. All right, let's get lucky. Let's get lucky. Luck denied, I guess. Fair enough. I'll try to take it seriously. Well, I mean, I will take it seriously. It's a $22 buy, and there's a pretty decent prize pool. Like a 5k guaranteed. Alright, waiting on PLO 20 on RIO, where there are 29 entries. But, so he did have aces. What did Luigi have? Luigi had crap. Just crap. Guess he flopped a rep. That's something. Yeah, so waiting on a bunch of tables. 29 entries at PLO 20, 22 PLO 50, 30 PLO 10. So games are running on run and one, so no mistake. All right. So we have about 22 entries in the tournament. And there, PLO 20 table kicks off. Playing offline, or well, offline, off stream yesterday or the day before, I saw a €100 splash. I think it showed on it the €100 splash. I had like the second best hand. Alright, call you once. Ooh, well, that's an interesting one. So we're not up against top set anymore. At this point, I think calling is kind of awkward. If we're behind, we're almost dead. I don't know, man. Nice. Decent start. I wonder what she had, maybe a heart draw? Certainly wasn't an ace. Wasn't kings, most likely. So it looks like we didn't catch a bad table in the tournament here. Luigi is always a lot of fun. This guy high VPIP, no aggro, so far pretty tight dude here. I mean, we're super tight right now. So we didn't really get a playable hand just yet. And this guy, who knows? We'll have to wait a little. On the upside, I managed to find a hotkey tool for microgaming, so I now can use the same hotkey to fold that I use on all the other sides on my mouse. It's pretty neat. Also some preset bet sizes there, reducing the amount of clicking needed. D, ace, queen. Just a pair of queens, I guess, with a blocker. What just happened? Nah, that has to be a mistake. Never mind, my like viewer count was showing 75 viewers, and that's not really possible without a raid. It looks like a mistake. Unless there are 75 of you out there right now, in which case, let me know. Alright. No, okay, now it's back down to a more believable number there. 7. Here, a pair of jacks took it down. I believe it has been checked around all the way, yeah. Rafik, no, I am not. No, Andreas Fröhli is he is a run and 3 on the PLO player, but he plays a little bit higher than I do and plays a better game. I have to admit that very freely as well. All right. No, it's fine, Rafik. Sorry, yeah, I should introduce myself then. My name is Stefan, aka NutRaisin. I have started streaming almost a year ago now. I've played poker for quite a while before, but a year ago I moved over to PLO 100 big blinds. Before that, I was short stacking for 2 years. And yeah, I do this on a full-time basis. I stream and play PLO pretty much every day. And we catch a nice little spot here in the end. And get paid all the way. No, no worries, Rafik, no worries. If you want to check out Andreas's channel, it's, hang on, maybe I can find a link for you. I don't mind advertising him at all. I'm kind of close, but against, you know what, I think it's a call for the limp there. Luigi does raise it quite a bit. I am a native German speaker, though. Just like Andreas is. And on this channel, what you see right now is basically what you get. I play 90% cash game and add some tournaments here and there. That's what I do. In about a month or 6 weeks, something like that, I start taking shots at PLO 50 again. Did that twice last year. In the end, as you can see, I'm still playing PLO 20, so they obviously didn't go that well. Luigi raising it up again, and a min raise here. Curious. This is a strange dude. I haven't played with him yet. Does look to be really active. And Andreas, of course, did a fine job commentating on the Phil Gaffan challenge. I'm a mod there in the channel, so I help out modding. Maybe that's where where the confusion came in, that you saw my name there. It's always nice to have some new names in the chat. All right, so we now got seated on 2 RIO tables, 2 run and ones tables. Waiting for 2 more. 37 entries in the player pool at PLO 20. That's pretty neat. Yes, Rafik, that is entirely correct. There's a function in the client. There are 2 functions in the client. One hasn't been implemented yet. That is the one where you can manually download hands. And there's one where you can set an automatic download, and then 24 hours after the hand has been played, the client will download them for you. I believe you need to log in, log out, and log back in after 24 hours to do that. And then it'll download them in a directory if you're choosing. However, for a few days, this functionality has been disabled. We don't know really why, but I'm sure that it has been working the entire time. Apparently, there's some problem with it, and they disabled it. It will be re-implemented in the next couple of days, is what I heard. And also, in the meantime, if you want to get your hands, you can simply write to support, and they will send them to you. They will send all the hands you played, as long as they're, provided they're 24 hours or older. This one gonna be a fold. Pretty easy. It's the first time this guy re-raises us here. Last time it was this gentleman. Well, it's because I'm no good as a mod, so that's the kind of the niche I found for myself, making the clips, but I appreciate it. Yeah, that's me. I did all the clipping. And I think the first day of the challenge I got the raid too. That was pretty exciting. Gonna call here with the extra money, otherwise this would be a fold. No joy. Yeah, I do my best with the clipping. Luigi raising it up, huh? Alright. Pair both backdoor flushes and the open-ender. Might get dicey down the road, because Luigi not want to take the foot off the pedal much, which he does here, and here all hell is breaking loose. He checks again, we'll just check, and we take it down. Neat. So 2 pair, and the wrap. Interesting. This gentleman that shot up with the wrap here in the splash pot. 3-betting us. That's gonna be a check raise all in here. You know what, on this table I'll let it go. We get called here, which is kind of neat. And for this sizing, yeah, just gonna... Table 2 we take it down. Just gonna check raise all in. Makes it much easier. This is a spot where I prefer not to play turns, basically. Because we don't block the flush, and if you get it all in here, we don't have to face any difficult decisions. I think it's a decent approach. Hey, Rafik, thank you very much for the follow. I don't know why the alert didn't trigger there. That's weird. Cheers. Thank you for following. I see, that is weird. Let's try to alert playing manually then. Because I put work into them, damn it. Just doesn't play it at all, huh? No matter what I do. Let this one be. Let me try to play another alert just to see if others work. Hang on. That is super weird. Alright, so we're not blocking any of our outs. We do have one of those clubs. Right now he is saying he has a speed. We do have a high club. I would love for him to check naturally. Interesting one where I decided not to re-raise. It's not quite the hand. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna bet fold this. And we take it down on table 1 in the tournament. That's really small after a long, long time. It's the spots where you just hate the sizing, right? Yeah. Gonna take a note on that in a moment. Okay. See, yeah, that's a very valid question, Rafik. Hang on. Huh, guess we just call. We're good. Good here. And here I 3-bet. Do you remember this dude as being pretty active? I don't know. I don't know, man. For parts? I'll let this go. Right, so the question, if this is my job, how can I afford paying rent and everything? That's a very valid question. The only reason why I'm able to do this is because my monthly costs of living are really, really low. Otherwise, I wouldn't have attempted to do that. Instagram, I don't. I do have an Instagram account. I haven't used it much yet. Before I started playing before I started streaming, I have been very much avoiding social media. But I do have a Twitter, which I use mainly to announce on my streams. And Instagram, I recently started using, but not much. I haven't posted much there. I think I've posted twice on Instagram so far. So of course, a pretty fun river here. Not getting raised on the turn makes me feel pretty good about this whole spot. I think my Instagram is just like my Twitter, like just my name, Instagram / NutRaisin, I believe it is. You can tell I really haven't used it much. Raises up. All right. That's the guy who just bet 1/4 with the nuts earlier. Fair enough. Don't really see what bluffs he has. And the river check raise bluff really doesn't happen often to me. So it looks like the blinds are rising fairly quickly in this tournament. Let me take a look at the structure there. Oh, 12-minute blinds. Okay, that's not bad. That actually isn't bad at all. Neat. 33 entries, 31 remaining right now, 5 places getting paid. And it's a 5K guarantee, I believe. How long is late rec? I'd say 2 hours usually. 12, more than that. 15 levels, wow, so that's 120, 60, 180 minutes. 3 hours late rec, are you kidding me? Shit. Right, Rafik. Also good question. So yes, as you saw here, I put a note on this guy. The thing to note is that you're anonymous on all the tables, so it's very possible that he is sitting here and is just, you always get a different avatar, a different name on every table from the perspective of the other players. From my perspective, of course, I'm NutRaisin on all of them here. But like for him, I might look like this guy or like this guy. And so, yeah, I'm able to take a note on him. But if he's, for example, sitting here as well, then the note will not show up across both tables, just on the one table where I took the note. And if he leaves this table, and like this specific table, and comes back within 4 hours, the note will remain. But only if he leaves this table and comes back to this specific table. And here we have a pair in the gutter and the backdoor flush draw. It's not the happiest spot. Okay, that settles it. I'm not getting snapped. That is pretty neat. So this Edgar dude, maybe not as tight as we initially suspected. Sure. And this is of course pretty beautiful. Allowing us to 4-bit pre. And one thing's for certain, we're not up against aces. I'll check it. The ace-10 didn't put a re-raise in there. Well, that's very kind of him. And here, very kind of him that we get to put it all in pre. How much more? What more can you ask for with holding 3 aces? Against kings. With a flush draw. No flush draw for us. Can we fade? We fade. Nice. Nice. Pretty awesome start. Downside is we now heads up here, and I'm not a fan of heads up at all. So probably gonna ditch that table. It's an interesting turn. Gives us bunch more equity, and we river the nuts. Nice. Do you know how that ends? We took it down, did not get a call out of him. That's nice. We're certainly gonna... The question is, do we raise against this guy? Nice. Right, so it's a pretty sad turn here. Giving us kings with a 10 kicker at this point. Let me explore what he had on the 3 board. The other guy, he had 10-10-8-3. All right. Nina bets. All right. Really don't trust him at all. Yeah, mine are a little bit lower than that. Yeah, like everything included, mine are a bit lower than that. I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do? All right, check something for my hotkey program. Flopping all right now. Can't be denied. River the straight on the full house table. Just gonna check. Hey, look at that. We're good. Yeah, I know. It's a wonderful place to live. But it is a bit more expensive, yeah. It's good for you, though. Spending a year or spending some time abroad, some time in Israel. Cool. So now he comes in with the race, checks the turn. And I have little idea what's going on. And so often when I make this call, I do get shown aces. Don't know the first thing about Mackenzie here. Alright, I'll let it be. Yeah, on the whole, I just get shown aces there a little bit too often. Now I know what I wanted to check out, why the alerts are not playing. So let me quickly go to the Streamlabs website, see if the test alerts at least work, or if there's something fundamentally wrong right now. Let's see. Okay, no, that works. Then I apologize why the alert didn't trigger when you followed. Not sure what's up with that. The RIO replayer, yeah, I can. It's really simple right now. It's on the list though, on the ever-growing list of things that need to be improved. Here's the replayer. So you can copy out the entire hand history here and then put it into a converter. Like what's one we use? The one from Upswing, I believe, is the one I normally use. If you want to have it in a nicer format, maybe for posting it on a forum or on a Discord. Pesky 10, no? Hey, still sees us being good in the end. Hang on, it's a little bit chilly in here. Get a hand in the tournament. So apparently with the hotkey software I'm using for microgaming, the mouse wheel doesn't work anymore for pet sizes. That doesn't work anymore. So, something a little bit sad, but oh well. Aruklas, hey, welcome back, mate. Hey, the more the merrier. Have to find me first. There are 38 entries in PLO 20. Alright. He does bet into 3 peeps. And turn like this is interesting, but it's pretty much the best turn we can hope for, and even then it can bring us into a lot of trouble. The min raise, huh? Alright. Oh, he keeps betting. A very tight character, hasn't shown much aggression so far at all. We get a call. And the money's gonna go in on this one. SPR around 1.5. We have pair, backdoor flush draw, backdoor gutter. Oh, he has a nice hand. Let's see. I don't believe that's you, my friend. No, it's not. We continue to run pretty decent. Chess is amming it up. Right on. Eight big blind splash down here. It's cold in here. Ace is in the tournament, huh? So, blinds, 10. So everybody has at least 70 blinds. We're still gonna, well, except for this guy, but he folded. So we're still gonna go with pot-sized opens. Well, this is gonna be a do-or-die moment in the cash game. Well, we don't block any of our own outs. Don't block any of the draws either, so certainly something to keep in mind. Well, you know, plays itself from this point on. Not the greatest board for us, naturally. Oh, it really isn't. It really isn't. We need an ace and an ace only. The miracle ace for us to keep a decent stack in this one. The queen queen 4 deuce. Well, we have a hand we can go all in with, at least, right after. Here, Singmir's pot. Turn alright. Ah, shit, why didn't I bet there? Alright, let's do this first. On the 8s with the raise, we take it down. Down here, call the turn. Closing the action. And if it gets checked through, we might be good. Everybody does check, but he has the 9-8. And that's probably it for the tournament. I might fire a second bullet. I mean, I need to use these. I do want to use up the points I got on the side. Anywho, somebody has the top set here. What's rebuy for? Okay, yeah, sure, then we'll rebuy that. Sounds good to me. So we lose in the tournament the first bullet with aces, medium strong aces, versus the good old queen queen 4 deuce single suited. Which unfortunately did flop the top set. He's just gonna get the maniac mark. The Poker Stars 3 player to Easy Street Plus 3. Completely agree. The Poker Stars 3 player is the bomb. It's awesome. And the Poker Stars software in general is very, very sweet. Seeing a lot of decent splashes today so far. Hmm. Okay, certainly not a hopeless board, giving us a double gutter now. Bets with the two gutters and the nut flush draw. Can't really let this go. Although the bet sizing is pretty formidable. And now with the board pairing, I'm also not gonna continue any, gonna abandon any bluffing plans here. Woo! Oh, that song. I guess we can, okay, never take it down. Let's keep an eye on this one. Hmm. I still haven't figured out if the people performing the song are being serious or if it's a parody. Not sure which possibility I prefer. Hey, word up indeed. That's enough flush, we take it down on the flop. Take it down here. Pretty decent hand over here. Queen Jack 9-7. Some min raising and he comes over the top. And I hope there's not going to be a dealer change anytime soon, because right now you're flopping decent. Graphic, I do appreciate it. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Always happy to be lucky here and there. Rukla streaming now. All right. Sure, I can view on you. Don't be kings, don't be kings, don't be kings. Don't be that either. Jesus Christ. Tell you one thing, if he comes in with the raise again, I'm just getting it in here. Okay, so on this table, friend of the channel, fellow runner runs PLO player and streamer. Sitting to our immediate right. Kevodi, hey, nice to see you, sir. How's the streaming going? Hang on, Kevodi. I've been doing pretty excellently. I've been modding it up in the Phil Gaffon challenge. They were very kind enough to raid me, so I had a very exciting day, as you can imagine, when over 1,300 people showed up. And poker's going all right. Not spectacularly. Or at least I like how I play across the board. Didn't necessarily like how the dealer has been treating me recently. But, you know, I'm not going to complain too much about that. That's going to even out. And things are pretty peachy. Thank you for asking. How's life been treating you? Kevodi, a very nice streamer, recently appeared on my radar. I don't know if you haven't been streaming long, right? And plays tournament mostly. Plays a pretty slick tournament game too, from what I can gather. You know, I'm not a no-limit player, but from what I've seen, I really like the stuff. Check him out. Nice guy too. And if you want to have more PLO in your life, give Aruklas a follow too if you want. He plays up to PLO 50, I believe. Flip it in the splash pot as always. My pleasure, Kevodi. You know, I wish I could say that what with modding it up in the channel and clipping everything, I'm starting to get an insight into his play. But first of all, I wouldn't even assume that I would be capable of that. But second of all, I hardly have time, or I don't have time to follow any single hand closely. But with the chat, modding in the chat, and taking clips, the online superstars category, I doubt it. Unless he wants to step down to PLO 20, then I'll give it a shot. Bet him like $100 on the side. But I think he's good, and when it comes to the amount of challenges he has right now playing for high stakes, maybe in a couple of years. Nah, I doubt it. Right now, I'm happy to remain in the modding role there. Gustavo Gardenas, thank you very much for the follow. Cheers. I know, I've missed you on the Twitch streets. I usually have an eye on who's streaming, and I haven't seen you in a while. But I know how this real life has to take precedence. Yeah, cheers, Kevodi. It's been a fun day, a fun couple of days, and you know, the whole Phil Gaffan challenge will go on for a long time from now on. And I think there might be 1 or 2 more raids in the future for us as well. In the tournament, we got moved to a new table. Kind of unfortunate, the other table was a lot of fun with the red tech there, Luigi, I believe the name was. Gonna ditch this table. I wouldn't mind staying deep here. Edgar was fun, but he's pretty much the only one. 2 other characters were pretty asleep. Tight aggro. Not a great spot. Ace really doesn't do anything for us. There's some decent turns on this board. That's not one of them. Might be a good run out. Let's see his queens or jacks. Nope. Ace is up here. Okay. Giving us a gutter on top. More aces on another table coming up. So it checks twice. We're blocking re-raising or check-raising ranges quite nicely. Let's give this a shot with the bet, and turns out that works. Latest on the Gaffan challenge, he's down quite a bit. He's down like 7 buy-ins, I believe. He was on the receiving end of a bunch of coolers, and you know, as far as I can as far as I can tell, not being a heads-up player at all. He's playing well. He is holding his own. And apparently the consensus online is that he's an underdog against Venividi. King is not super welcome. I also don't see a point in checking here. Nah, there's too much money in the middle. Just getting it in. Don't want to get snapped. That's ideal. Just seeing the fold, taking it down. Yeah, action has been pretty excellent. And yesterday he was up for pretty, like 90% of the session, and then a furious half hour towards the end where they started playing faster and looser. Saw him in the receiving end of some losing spots. I mean, it's not like they played a gazillion hands yet. They played 10% of the challenge, I believe. It's 25k hands, and they pretty much exactly played 2k, 2.5k. For pot, I think we get it in here for if he bets pot. We have a pair, we have the gutter, we have the nut flush draw. Probably his aces. No, king 8-7. Okay, we need a little bit of help. Don't need much here. That's too bad. Any 10, any jack, any ace would have done it. We certainly weren't behind getting it in. Let's check this one out. So he had the 7-8. That's pot. Yeah, I guess it's alright. I think if he has a flush draw on top, he just wants to bet smaller. But I guess without the flush draw and the king eye flush blocker, that's perfectly fine getting it in. Ian Leal, welcome back. Nice to have you back, sir. So far, the lady is with us when it comes to good runouts and good flops. So I left table 3, unfortunately got seated at the very same table, so now I'm keeping it open while I'm trying to get seated on another one and then switch those two out. And there we go. So a 3-hour late reg in that PLO tournament on microgaming, I didn't see that. It's a little more than I like. I find that the 2 hours that you usually have on party is already pushing it, in my opinion. They're playing a decent one. flop in the open-ender. Vector flush. They're going to showdown. Jacks versus the blockers. I like the blocker bet. Certainly going to take a note on that. All right. Hang on, please. Sorry, just give me a moment testing something out. So, sorry about that brief intermission there. Something happened. Sherry Spice, thank you very much for the follow. Cheers. Appreciate it. Ian Leal in the home game. Yeah, I completely forgot. I didn't even remember to unregister in the home game because yeah, the birthday party wasn't planned as such. It was like a last minute thing. And then I was sitting there slowly getting drunk and I was like, wait, isn't the home game happening today? And by then it was too late to unregister. By then it was all over. And thank you for reminding me I need to send out the winnings later on tonight. Frauschwein, NutRaisin. Now, I'm not being sponsored. This is the official t-shirt of the Eurocon, which is what I'm going to be attending which is what I'm attending every spring. It's a small gathering. It's a party basically for like 30, 40 peeps lasting from Thursday to Sunday. And it originated as a meetup for online pilots, people that played Aces High way back in the day, like 20, 25 years ago, back when playing online was pretty expensive because you usually used to do it over phone. And that's where every year they make a t-shirt, they make a mug, a glass, a beer glass with your nickname on it, and it's always pretty awesome. Actually gonna bet this. Heads up, I'm betting this for sure this turn. I don't mind doing it 3 ways. It looks pretty strong in my mind. And we still have equity to draw to a flush, which at this point we need, and now I need to give up to get called in 2 spots. It is a pretty loose bet to begin with. Yeah, but I'm not gonna push it over the edge 3 ways by betting it all now. Just getting called too often. Oh, my dad came in. I had a question about lighting, and he was trying to help, but it's not. Turns out that's not. That's best done when I'm not streaming, not at runtime. Because I bought some. You might notice that the webcam looks a bit nicer, but so I bought some like very bright light bulbs that are have a fairly cool color temperature. Unfortunately, right now they're directed at the wall, and the wall is painted yellow, which is not ideal, since now the light that's being reflected is yellow, of course. So I have to figure out something there. This one I need to check out in a moment. This is actually a 3-bet or not. I guess starting with the Jack 8, it definitely is. The Jack 7. Now I'm not folding to a 4-bet, that's a given. But let's open up the matrix on the side, check out this preflop spot in a moment. I think it's funky Fino pushes it in. And I wish I had like a low rundown. No, okay. Alright. Good enough. That shall be good enough. So it was MP versus Under the Gun. Let's check this one out in a moment. Folds. Naked aces, I guess. Oh, there's something else happening. I'll get to that in a moment. So, MP versus Under the Gun. This SPR, this spot, we're just pawning it, getting it in. So we hit the King Queen Jack 7, right? The one that I wanted to look up. Yeah, even the Jack 9, the Jack 8 is not a raise. The Jack 9 would be a call, and the King Queen Jack 10 that was suited, that would of course be a 3-bet call. So on the looser end, for sure. Not completely horrible, but shouldn't be a thing. Right, there's a $2,000 free roll for the Mastermind members that have their accounts linked to the Mastermind. I'm not quite sure if I have access to that one. Let me see. Let me open a party then. My party poker login name. Oh fuck, how do I figure that one out? Alright, let's see if I can. Not a great hand, but you know, it's double suited. You're getting a decent price. So sorry, I'll be a little bit quiet for a minute or two. Try to figure out if we can enter that free roll. That would be sweet. There's a bounty on Jane Anderson, other players, or other coaches, I guess. And that would be fun to do that on stream. First of all, before that, I need to figure out my Party Poker login name. Oof. Probably on the website, huh? Do make a straight in the end. And we take it out. Neat. Does anybody know how I can figure out the login name, my login name on Party? Stupid for asking it, but yeah. Oh, sorry, I was really hungover yesterday, and today I hadn't thought about it yet. Yeah, it'll happen tonight. No worries there, Ian Leal. Good job finishing fourth. Easy fold with naked aces on that board. Yeah, for sure. Off the bar. Nice to see you back. The grind is going decently, yeah? Can't complain. We're up a little right now. Shit, I don't know how much I started the day with on micro. Hey, RIO. So we have the gutter, two backdoor flushes against the Ruklas here. That'll work for me. That will work for me indeed. Action RIO being weird. Not quite sure what you mean. Figure out if, but PLO 10 or PLO 20 is normally running pretty hard. You know what? I'll leave or at least sit out on the mic on the run at once tables for a few minutes while I try to figure out my login name on Party and see if I can participate in that free roll today. It's a 2K free roll with nice bounties. That would be fun. Flop the set twice. Gonna check it twice. Wait, sorry, what the right? That's the other correct button. There you go. All right. In the tournament, we have a do or die moment. Given the stacks, I'm probably just gonna pot it here. Yeah. Don't block a diamond, don't block straight draws at all. Get Swifty, I approve of that nickname. All right, so far so good, and that's it for us. In a positive way, I mean. Neat. Okay, party poker chat. They have to have a live support, right? I think they do. Support chat. Okay. So try to figure this out. Talking to a party poker representative. Just tell me when I withdraw, I get an... But I'm not withdrawing right now. Is there any other way to figure that out? Get 50 raising us up here, blind versus blind, alright. Nice seeing me do some work. It kind of felt like work too. Tears off the bar. I mean, all I did was the clipping basically. Yesterday I did a little bit more since there really wasn't any other mod on. Ooh, now that's a hand in the tournament that I appreciate. Euro! Hey, welcome back to the channel. Right now I'm trying to figure out something on the side, so only playing one table for a few minutes, only playing the tournament here. I do play PLO for a living, yeah, exactly. Off the bar, because work cut out isn't that Vinny dude isn't fucking around. I completely agree. Yeah, he does have his work cut out for him for sure. Let's see if I ever got an email, got an SMS from party or a text message. Take it down there. That's neat. Sorry. Okay, almost figured it out, I believe. mainly just same players keep going. Interesting. Okay, I guess I get what you mean. Interesting. And I think you're right too, that players keep switching around the two stakes. The party poker rep is telling me unless I get an SMS when I withdraw, I cannot figure out. There's no other way to figure out my original screen name there, my login name, I guess. Ugh. How are we doing in the tournament? Well, we did double up earlier. That part is pretty sweet. Caught some additional chips, but it's a long way to go here. 3 hours late rec in total. Right now, 12 places getting paid. I'm basically free rolling this. I bought in with points that I have on microgaming that I can't use for anything else. What's this table like? I honestly didn't pay too much attention. Okay, this guy raising kind of buries all the tentative plans I had here. Pretty high VPP, low aggro. How do you find, Frauschwein, how do you find the PLO 50 pool on RIO currently? I hear good and I hear mostly good. I sometimes hear bad things, as in it's pretty tight, but I kept hearing last weeks that it's apparently decent, so. I'm curious, but how you find it. Still trying to figure out the whole, still underline here with the party poker rep. I mean, I sort of know my old login name, but not entirely. Ever since then, I've been using my email, so. There's a good chance I'm not even eligible for the free roll, but at least want to find out. And playing in a tournament with Jay Nandes and other mastermind coaches tonight on stream, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, Leo, that is very nice of you. So this guy to our left, pretty active. Isn't ideal to have him to our left, but at least he doesn't have a big stack, so he has to be a little bit careful when we raise or re-raise. This gentleman pretty tight up there. Tight egg roll, so let's give him the yellow check mark there. Okay, the party rep is typing. This isn't taking long at all. Dude, oh, Jesus Christ, on that. I know that the creme de la creme, the people working in call centers, not trying to offend anyone, but I've asked him, so will I get an SMS now when I make a withdrawal request right now? Because he's telling me I get an SMS when I make a withdrawal, and then I see my login name. And he never answered that. Oh no, he did. I think he received it when the request is approved. Ugh, okay, that's okay. Never mind. I take everything I just said and thought back. Turns out he did answer that, and I was too stupid to read it. I'll give it a shot withdrawing a little bit, see if I do get an SMS, but I think he's right that I only get it when it has been approved. Alright, so requested a general review time 24 to 48 hours. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen tonight then. Alright, I'll send an email to Tom anyway, and then I'm done with this whole thing, and I'll concentrate on playing more poker once again. Oh, there it is. It emailed it in. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I got the original login name. It even was the one I thought about. All right. Done and done. Cool. Well, heads up, I'm not going to play, but it's a decent hand. So sorry for the intermission here, sort of. I wasn't really playing or concentrating too much on the poker. All right. It's cold in here. Hang on. Against Daruklas, fellow streamer, let's call it. Flop a top pair. Something. It's funky, always around this time, like 6:30 German time. I guess it's time for dinner for most of the players, since that's always when the pool drops a little bit. Right now, we went from almost 40 to 31 entries at PLO 20, 19 at PLO 50, and one table of PLO 10 going on. Ah, the low rap, this guy behind. Shit, I don't know. Guess with the guy behind, I'll need to let go. Like, if he comes over the top, it's just pretty brutal. Yeah. Alright, right now it's telling me I'm not invited to tournament. Fair enough, since I never connected my party account with the mastermind. But maybe something can be done, we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Currently there are not many players registered at all. How can I see the total amount of players registered? $51. That's not many at all. And it starts in 1.5 hours. All right. By then, I'm sure I'll have heard back from Tom from the mastermind. Ooh. Hmm. All right, at this point, if we actually do, that does give us a decent amount of showdown value. Now drew ahead of the 7-5, Jack 7, hands like these. Kings we have crushed anyway. So let's check here. The 3-6. Yeah. Maybe the river saved us money. Aruklas might have just called us down there. Given how fast he called all the way. So we could make it 1-8, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Against this player, 22% VPIP. I think I'm fine getting it in. SPR a little less than 2. Backdoor flush draw. Yeah, we're going with this. Alright, what are we up against? 2 pair right now. We need some help. A 4 and 8. Nice! Get that 4! Shazam! Phew! That's not a KO tournament, so no point in getting involved in this hand. We're now decently in the middle of the pack here, 21st out of 56 remaining, 74 original entries currently. Although late rec will be going on for quite a while longer, I think 3 hours in total. Alright, and he's just feeling it. And rightly so, on this board, I guess. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, exactly. It's the Jane Anders tournament, the Jane Anders free roll. Oh, here we have Aruklas sitting right across from us. That's only fair. Nobody has position more than the other. Yeah, exactly, that one. That's juicy too. Let me read through the email again. There were some nice spots there, or some nice information. Total of $450 in bounties. Right, so for Sufex, Old Schooler, and Jane Anders, it's a $100 bounty, and for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other peeps, it's a $25 bounty. Oh, and the payouts won by the Jane Anders team will roll over to the next month Big Bam free roll. That's kind of neat. I have to admit, that's very nice of them. So we got some spots. We got... Alright, we got just the open-ender here. Interesting turn. He's that short, we could either get it in or let it go. I think letting it go is slightly better. If we do hit our hand, he needs to have a little bit more behind to make it worth our while, I'd say. Down here, however, we get to squeeze. Gonna check behind on this one. We're good. Unless we get a miracle 4 of hearts here or something like that. This is definitely not our board. Interesting one here. Nope. Closing the action down here. Sorry, here. We're gonna call. Here was the double paired aces. Certainly gonna raise. No joy when it comes to the flop. But here we river full house. I'm gonna let Aruklas do some betting if he wants to. The aces, double paired aces took it down. Snap call. And that worked out beautifully. We are getting a good price to trot to the 10. Let's see if Tom is on Discord, if I can reach him there. Queens and tens. Wonder if this is a raise, if blind versus blind, if Aruklas decides to raise it up here. Let's check up on it. I'm curious. So that would be big blind versus small blind. Single suited, double paired queens and tens. Yeah. Would be a raise call. Wait. All right, I'm gonna get to the questions one by one. Frau Schwein. I think so. Here's the thing. First of all, I think I agree. I think it's a lot of run bad on Phil Gaffron's side, a lot of run good on Vinny Vidi's side. Beyond that, I don't really have an opinion. I've watched almost all of it so far, or I've been present for almost all of it. But the trouble is that I've been modding and making clips. That's the one part I don't mind seeing. And so I really didn't have any time to keep up with the individual hands. So I took in way less than the average viewer there when it comes to the action, how hands were played, ranges played, and on top of that, I'm not a heads-up guy at all. But yeah, I don't really have an opinion about it because I don't have much data, don't have much information. Which is kind of weird since I've been watching it the whole time, but yeah. There you have it. M. Curry, hey, welcome back. Why I'm playing the micro? Simple answer, because I don't have to bankroll for anything higher. I will start taking shots at PLO 50 in the next couple of weeks. In 1 or 2 weeks, I will have to bankroll for PLO 50 again. But I'm not going to take shots until I studied more and am a little bit happier with my game. Just check it back here on the paired board. I guess. Yeah. And luckily, what I have on my side is that my monthly expenses are pretty low. So I can get by with playing PLO 20. Could buy again in PLO 10, but of course that's not necessarily a very happy state of affairs. It's not something I strive to do. But for now, it's going to be PLO 20. And in a couple of weeks, it'll be the first shots at PLO 50 will be taken again. Actually, that's going to be the third time I'm taking shots. Took 2 shots last year. And, as you can see by the fact that I am playing PLO 20, they didn't go my way in the end. And for the next one, I'm going to put me in as good a spot as possible, hence more study time required. Oh, and also I forgot about that part of the question. I'm doing quite fine. I had a birthday party on Friday, so yesterday I was a bit hungover. But I believe it's past me now. I think I'll have it out of my system. So life is good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? You know what? I can tweak this in my hotkey settings so it has a more reasonable opening size. Let me do that. That is a pretty sexy turn, and that's certainly true here as well. Get a call, that's awesome. Board pairing in the end. I guess unless it's threes or the... Wait. Hang on. Or the ace-5, we should be good. Yeah, we're getting it in here. There are a bunch of draws. Ugh, that's a nasty one. Drawing two outs. Trying to catch that one of those two remaining aces. And he comes over the top now. All right. Sad face times 2. Looks like such nice... Well, they were nice turns. Okay. That, of course, sucks. A beautiful hand down here. Decent board for 2. I guess it's a bit too good to check. Certainly can call a raise, but the hands that can raise, we do block. All right. Don't want to give hearts a free card. I haven't watched that Ingram summary yet. I agree. 25k hands probably isn't enough to get you a clear idea of who's the better player. Variance is going to be too large of a part of that equation still. But you know, from the spots I clipped, I do remember a bunch of them where Vinny Vidi got lucky, got lucky turns, lucky rivers, lucky runouts. At least a little bit. Not saying it's all luck, him being up. Plays a fierce game from as far as I can tell. All right, looks like Tom has replied. See if I can find the email. That is a nice hand in the tournament. Don't have to shy away if we get raised here. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not the worst. Let's get it in. That's 2 pair for us. We need to hold. No. Wait, I can't rebuy? All right, fair enough, fair enough. Taco Ball, hey, welcome back. I do have a results command, but it hasn't been updated for the majority of this month. And honestly, I couldn't tell you right now. I think I'm a little bit above breaking even for the month, but sadly, not much more. Okay, so I am eligible for the Jane Anders tournament, but I replied a little bit too late. And it's probably not going to work. I'm probably not going to be added to this free roll. He forwarded my name anyway. Maybe they can still do it. But yeah, so for the next free roll, I will be in there. Today, I might be in there with a large question mark. And that's the rub. All right. So I keep trying to rec, see if I can join it before 8 o'clock, before 1 hour 5 minutes. We'll see. Does give us a gut shot. Ooh, that's pretty neat. Hmm. I was basically certain you didn't have the 4, but that was a sad run out. Nice hand, Douglas. Nice hand. Off the bar, cheers. Thank you. Yeah, wasn't meant to be. Six. Hmm. Hmm. Kind of an interesting spot. No joy. a bit nicer. Same is true down here, hopefully. Maybe face a lead. Sorry, here, I think I clicked the wrong button. Rukla's leading the king, queen. Turn a full house on this table. And here I'm gonna go with the cold 4. This is a table with a huge average pot size here. I think he's the motor behind that. Yeah, the money's gonna go in. On the queens, we take it down here. I think we call again. Nice! That was an awesome result right there. Bullet Dodger Poker, that is awesome to hear. Very happy for you. Saying, in case I'm not aware, cashing out from BetSafe was not a problem at all. I already received my money in full. Happy to hear it. So what's happening with BetSafe? Are they still in the business? Did they quit? What's the deal there now? Awesome. Good to hear, man. That story had a happy ending. I actually thought about that today when I was reading 2+2, or no, the poker the poker Reddit. I didn't see any major thread about BetSafe, so I was curious what the latest developments were there. Now, if Faruklas comes in with the race, that'll just be hilarious. Nice. GG us. Yeah, by the way, I was right. This guy is a very echo dude. So I really don't mind the cold 4 bet against him. And this is gonna be a cold 5, I think. Table 5, we took it down with the ace and the nut flush draw. Nice! Take it down here as well. Good. Why the fuck does it remain so cold in here? Sorry for the swearing. Usually don't go for that, but I'm freezing my ass off. Hang on. Muted again. I don't know why how this happened. Right, so I was probably saying all sorts of stuff. When the hell did I mute myself? Oh well. Got a nice one here. Against the 3-bit wizard, no less. Take it down. Take it down here. Well, wow, really? All right. Let's do this then. Good start. Keep it up. Keep it up. Nice. Shazam, no mistake. Pretty neat. Yeah, no clue when I muted myself there, but oh well. Thank you for pointing that out. About the Kippery versus myself heads-up challenge. We actually talked about it in the past. Kippery completely forgot about it. We could do that, and that's I think the plan we hatched last time to have it in a play money environment and then have a real money prize pool for the eventual winner is probably the best way of going about it, right? That way we avoid paying rake. Might be a fun thing to do. Let's talk and figure something out. Oh, I forgot a follow. I don't know. The alerts seem to be wonky today. Senator, thank you very much for the follow. Not sure why the alert didn't work. I had a problem with it earlier too. But yeah, cheers. Thanks. That Lubo character always involved. Fun guy. Nah. Is it? Is that an open? Let's see. I have my doubts. It would be button, 5 with a 6 and a king, single suited. I'm gonna say no. It is! And it's not only an open, it's a raised call. Nitty me, I guess. But for completeness sakes, it would be the king 7, king 6, and king 4 that indeed does get played there. On the extra table, flop alright. Hey Shazam, that was a good one too. Cheers off the bar. Big one here. Well, we get aces on another table. Do it, Caitlin. Do it. For pot, we can't really draw to the nut flush blocker and try to get creative. Just need to... Kippery, could I have you on you, please? Maybe. How much does it pay? Yeah, hang on. All hell's breaking loose on this one, and I'm not invited. Oh shit. They're playing a decent one too. Come on, heart. No justice, huh? Yeah, I'm working on the fuse, Kippery. I fewed on 2. There are 58 entries at PLO 20, so chances are that we're not on many tables together at all. Yeah, don't see you anywhere. Got aces twice. D's in a better spot. With the other aces, we get a walk. Sorry, D's, of course. Putting us in a decent situation. You have a queen, that's the long and the short of it. Not much you can do. Not much you can do. Dodged the bullet. Maybe you did. Kippery, I only applied for the tournament. I am eligible for it, but I only applied for it today. And it's very doubtful that I'll still... Well, you can't hear. Put another king out there. Doesn't help us at all. Right, ace check 10-6. Okay. Just a call, sounds good. Alright, giving us the nut flush and the backdoor. Second nut flush draw. That'll work for me. Let me take it down. So, on this table, things could get pretty spicy here. The 3-bit wizard sitting on a huge stack, and now Lubo sitting on a big stack. We lost a little bit recently. Oh, I am in the tournament. Nice. Right on. So then once the tournament starts in 40 minutes, I need to keep the website open on the side so I know which one we need to knock out. All right. Or who has the bounty on their head. Is it like, what kind of tournament is it anyway? Let's see. Doesn't look like it's a knockout tournament per se. No, it's just top 6 finishers get a top 6 places finish in money. First place would be $600. Nice chunk of change. 6th place would be 150. Plus all the bounties. 7-minute blinds. Okay, so a little bit quicker than what we're used to from on party. But it feels alright. Okay. Okay, we get some spots. Got this one, and we got a hand on the crazy table. Aces don't treat us that amazingly. But we got these aces here going on as well. And here we only called pre. Nice. Ian Leal. Not much change there. We're still slightly ahead for the day and all is going well. We busted the tournament. Nothing to regret there, really, the way we busted. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and we're playing the Janet's free roll later tonight. So we have 2 pair in the end. Really, I haven't paid much attention to his post-flop betting yet. It looks like he's pretty easy on the post-flop betting. So happy to fold. I think I still want to be involved here. It's a weird spot to cold call. But between those two peeps, I do want to be involved with reasonable hands. And this one does sound and look pretty reasonable indeed. Also nice to have you back, Ian Leo. Oh shit, I almost clicked here. Before I noticed that he indeed came over top again. Alright. I am convinced. Was it Ace King Jack 10 or was it Ace King Queen Jack? Okay, well, same difference. Well, it wasn't all in, but I went all in on the flop. So the 3-bet call is correct. That strikes me as a little bit too aggressive. Don't know about you guys. Shit. Just folded aces pre, but it was blind versus blind. They were pretty bad aces. He's getting it in again. This time for a quarter for buy-in, 25 BB. I don't know, something was wrong with the heating. I actually need to put some extra clothes on. Against Lubo, we get to squeeze. Not a very happy board. Everybody does keep checking though. That's a nice run out. Get a call and take it down by Ace Jack. So he had a pair of fours, alright. You might want to go against for thin value against Lubo. Going forward. And down here we called and flop a wrap. Let's come to this, huh? Also got this one on the off-screen table here. Decent enough turn. The hamster man in the channel. Nice to see you back, hamster. How is life going on your end? Welcome back. We're gonna, in 30 minutes, we're gonna play the Genesis free roll. Alright, so if he calls, we are getting a decent price. Hope for a good river. That'll work for me. That will work for me. Do we just get it in, like, provided he checks? I think we do. Hamsterman always arriving in style and going nuts deep. Bunch of other spots against the 3-bit wizard here. Ended up calling front and the back door, checked, rolls off, putting 2 straights out there. That'll work. Took it down on table 1 with the aces. Nothing here at this point, I'll let it be. Do get a call and we are good. Against the low straight, the 9-8. Turn to straight. Chase the ace! Good to see you back. The party was absolutely wonderful. Yeah, was nothing outrageous. Just my best friends, my 2 brothers gathered, neighbors of my brother. But we had a very nice time. Yeah, got drunk, played drunk Jenga. Highly recommend drunk Jenga. That's a lot of fun. And yeah, just a whale of a time. Thank you for the drop. And against the 3-bit wizard, we might actually come out the top here. Yeah, let's. Normally this is not a raise hand. Against him, I really don't mind. And we get a fold. Wow, the rare 3-bit fold from the 3-bit wizard there. That is surprising. Thank you for the drop-in, JSDS in a way. Home from work on a Sunday, really? Yeah, around here things are going alright. We're a little bit in the profit. I think I'm playing okay too. And we played a tournament, which didn't go our way, but nothing to regret there from my end, not really. And we're gonna play the Gigantus free roll in a while. Well, we now beat all of the other 10s, I guess. That'll do. Lubo got Felton sitting out, the 3-bit wizard being the benefactor there, apparently sitting on a 10-bind stack. Yeah, given the way we played this hand, I'm not gonna bet. Alright, giving us a gutter and a nut flush draw. Looks pretty decent. Actually, I should have led here. Block pretty much anything that can c-bet that the original Razor can have. That would be a decent spot to lead. If every Sunday would be tilting, one Sunday a month, okay, yeah. Fair enough. That is bearable. Huh. Now this is happening. Come on. Ugh. How can we not win this? With the Jack 10-9, even though we're not suited to the ace, heads up. Certainly gonna call. How can we lose that one? Do see a check from him. It's kings, okay. Okay. And here... Alright. So, top and bottom, the gutter. And the backdoor flush draw. See what he does. Alright, let's do this. I'm ready. Let me take it down. Alright. How about that card on the turn then? 20 minutes until the free roll on party kicks off. No. This gives us the nuts as far as non-flushes are concerned. To support a football team, not at all. Never cared for soccer one bit. Making me unusual and sometimes the odd man out when it comes to small talk at parties. Since I have nothing to contribute to that topic at all. Nah, I never. Don't think there's any sport I enjoy watching. When I was in the States, I got a little bit into American football. My host dad explained, there was German in there, explained the rules to me. And I kind of found it a little bit fascinating, like the whole strategy. There was a strategy involved. There's in soccer too, I just don't see it or don't really find it that interesting. But in American football, I was like, yeah, okay, I kind of understand. But the fascination, if you want to call it that, only lasted for the 1 year I was there. Ooh, bam, just what the doctor ordered. And here we flop a wrap. Turn a flush draw as well. Interesting, they didn't go for the 3-bet. Never mind, how was the spot? Yeah, he could have gone for the 3-bet, right? Yeah, only called. Alright. I think he deserved a very tight avatar. Three big blinds extra in the middle there. Alright. That's acceptable as far as flops go. Yeah, on second thought, would have been a fine lead. Really don't want to see it get checked around. Aruklas might be interested in bluffing every once in a while. I'm kind of torn between putting it in or check calling. I guess check calling, there's some bluffs, like 8s, 7s. Okay. Ooh. Very nice double suited aces and VC arrays. Ain't that nice. My name is NutRaisin. I approve of this flop. Wait. Oh well, too late. Kind of wonder about this one. Let's check it out. That's close. King 10, 9, 7 is a call. King 10, 8, 7 does not get played in this spot. Oh, you're really short. Yeah, never mind. Hold it. Nice. Okay. That was fun. What's happening? Right. He opened, we called, and the big blind flopped the nuts with various backdoor, with various redraws. All right. I think it's pretty close. Just calling here. There are really not many draws on the board at all right now. I'm checking here. Sounds decent. Wait. Okay, maybe I need to take a break. I opened limped. What does the world come into? It's probably just going to be a snap call here. A bunch of we don't miss any. We don't block anything of all the various draws that missed. If he did turn kings or queens, then so be it. But apparently that's not the case. Oh, just yes, I'm happy with the chat is firing off. You guys seem to be enjoying yourself, and I'm just tuning out of that whole soccer-related question. By all means, go ahead. It's not like anyone else is waiting to use the chat right now, so keep going. By all means, keep going. So on the whole, we're doing all right. I think on RIO we're down a little bit, but we are up 3 buy-ins plus some rakeback. Yeah, negligible amount right now. So 3 buy-ins up on microgaming. I guess in total we're up like 2. Just fine by me for almost 3 hours now. Ooh. Yes, please. In race. A 3-bit frequency of 1. Well, 1.35, so he 3-bit 1 out of 74 spots where he could have. What do you suppose that's telling us? The note says that he likes to slow play. Guess I could have bet the turn. Yeah, betting the turn. Sounds alright to me. the guy with the Gucci bandana on tears apart. Okay, that sounds pretty funny even in a vacuum. Right. Still gonna bet this. This lone straight is not gonna raise on a paired board, at least not very often. And we do hold at 8 ourselves, so that part is kind of neat. It does raise. Question is, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about that then? Checks it. Really? I guess it is the straight then. Could be ace jack. Although I kinda doubt it, that I would raise the turn. Wow, just air. At least on the turn. Wow. Hmm. It's pretty good, giving us the second nuts. Shazam! Schnapcall. The good old German Schnapcall. Never be the nuts on the turn. I need to sort up some tables here for a few moments. Since the tournament is now almost starting and the table is on screen. Do a decent board. Also a decent board. Oh, sorry, here. I think I was showing the right table, the wrong table. This one we take down. Okay. Give me a moment to edit some stuff. Kipri, what about the last longer? What do you suggest? So if I did everything right, this one should not... Perfect, now it's getting grabbed by my table arrangement tool. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. I'm at your table. Oh yeah, there you are, with position on me. $5. All right, let's do last longer then with Kippery. Sweetening the deal a little bit, $5 additional. Whichever of us outlasts the other one collects $5. So, is there a suffix? This dude here, I believe, has a $100 bounty on him. Yes, he does. Who else? Is there anyone else here? Bullet Dodger? No. Oh, no hotkeys in party. I do have a hotkey program for hotkeys in party as well. Let me dig that one up. Sorry, busy setting some stuff up, and then I'll be fully concentrated on the goings-ons once again. Right, cool. So that's all settled in. So this is a coach from the mastermind, and he has... Oh, it shows there. Nice that he has that bounty. Pretty neat. 71 peeps entered. Not sure if there's a late rec in this tournament or not. You let it go. Hotkey working, that's nice. I think we go for the Colt. All right. That's no good. Some help, come on. Oh. Nice hand, nice hand. Seven-minute blinds in this tournament, so relatively fast structure. We get check raised on the flop. Okay. Wouldn't mind getting raised pre-flop now. Oh, they have a message here for these scones on as well. Great username, yeah. You have to ask Kippery why he came up with that one. There we go. 820, a one buy and splash, and we have jacks and sixes. Okay, there's an ace out there. Need a six, a deuce would maybe do it for us as well. A six, a jack, hearts? No, use the king high hearts, right? All right, so we get a little bit, like we get 150 or something in the side pot. But that was exciting, cool. They seem to still happen at a decent frequency, the splashes, even though the splash to pot size in total has been reduced, or the amount of money that's being raked back due to the Legends rewards. But yeah, if that's like the third or fourth I've seen in the last 2 weeks. Oof, what's with these flops? Let's give us two pair. And here we need to let it go. Really not the board for us. Not so sure. Maybe I can call here some. Nah. That looks alright. Top two, backdoor flush. Decent pot size too, so I'm just gonna pot it here, I reckon. Nice. Nope. Check some there. There's a tint to it, the webcam. Nah, figure that out later. a little bit nicer. Flopping the set against Skippery. Right. That's true. I had a 5 buy-in, a €100 splash 2 days ago, I believe, but it happened off stream. Okay. What's with the turns? Checks it though. Wouldn't mind that queen. Or at this point a check, while we're wishing for something. Don't have a diamond, we don't block any of the straights at all. Need to let it be. So far, pretty weak showing by me here in the tournament. I have to say. But no reason to panic yet. And sitting on a table with a $100 bounty is kind of nice. Old Schooler has been knocked out for $100 bounty. Nice. Good for that guy. I think that's a sweet setup. That's a nice little fun free roll that they set up. The bounties are pretty great, and the fact that if one of the people that have a bounty on them, i.e. peeps from the mastermind, or for that matter Jay Nettis himself, if they cash, then they don't take home the cash, but that amount gets rolled over to next, it's gonna be added to the prize pool next month. It didn't happen on stream. Did it even happen? I'm trying to argue no when it comes to my losing sessions, but so far RIO has not come around to that point of view. I'm working on them though. Because I tend to agree with your suggestion that it doesn't. It's a good board. Turn pretty neat here. Wow, we got some stuff going on. Hang on. Got this one where we flop quite alright too. Alright, he raises us. When he goes in, probably free rolling us one way or another. Pretty sad. Here, no draw in the end. What a beautiful turn, man. Is he saying yes? Ah, oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ in a basket. Ah, that was sad. That was sadness all around, man. Times 3. I guess holding the nuts on the 2 flush board on table 5 could have been a check on the turn. For pot control, basically. And to avoid scenarios exactly like that. Keep really going for the bounty. Okay, now he's on left support. We cover him for the bounty now. All right. Can we get the $100? This could be the hand. We do want to call here. If he comes along, if he pots it, we're of course calling her all day long. And on this one, well, we might have to forego the bounty. Or risk foregoing the bounty. Because I'm not sure we're getting away at this point. If somebody bets. Yeah, but she does. So let's do a couple of other things first. There we see a fold. Let's get lucky. No. Well, that was a flop for it. Given the SPR, given the remaining stack and everything. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, I think it's worth it trying to ISO this gentleman. If we just call, it's gonna go multi-way. Gonna go 4 ways, pretty much always. Okay. Gutter into that flush draw, heads up. That's a beautiful turn. Right on. Shazam. Shazam. And ace over there. Alright, so I do want to get to the hearts level on Legends, and it's probably going to be like another half hour or so until I am, at which point I'll call it a night too. But until then, a few more hands to be played. 59 entries at PLO 20 right now on RIO. 15 PLO 50. Strangely none at PLO 10 for the moment, but also 10 at PLO 200. I like it. So GG in the tournament. Couldn't really get leg on the ground there at all. Just caught decent enough starting hands. Just no flops that were to our liking. And the one we did like, well, you saw. We needed to let go. Cheers off the bar. Yeah. I don't think... I can't recall all the spots, but I don't think there's too much to regret. Except the runouts. Let me know if you remember differently, if there were a spot where you were like, oh, fuck, why did he do that? Chi-ching, nice to see you. It's a pleasant enough day. Busted 2 tournaments, but both of them were free rolls. Capri $5 richer. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Nice to see you back, Chi-ching. How's it going on your end? Have you been streaming this weekend at all? Not sure if you did. Yeah, so yesterday I was nursing my hangover. On Friday I was at the birthday party, which sort of was a surprise affair. Up until then, up until Thursday, I only knew that we would be meeting for dinner and thought that was it. But turns out there was a whole birthday party going on, and yeah, it was a lot of fun too. So subsequently, I needed yesterday to kind of get rid of that hangover. Cheers for the Shazam. Oh. You know, I'm easily rattled, but that comment just doesn't do anything for me. But you gave it a shot. I mean, come back if you come up with something a little bit more creative or at least smart. Let's see, how's the spelling? Meh, let's not talk about the spelling either there. But nice shot, man. Nice shot. Well, I guess he had too much time on his hands. In the past, that answer would have been quite different. These days, I'm gonna say with, oh god, a choice between Potem with Omaha and the Splash. Gonna have to go with the Splash. The Splash is just, it's a little bit more exciting than just the plain vanilla PLO. So I'm gonna go with that. One of the other three choices would have excited me more in the past, but these days are beyond me, are past me. Thanks, Off the Bar, for modding there. That's rarely needed, huh? That kind of modding here. Basically never. It's like the second time ever. So, we have the aces. Quite beautiful aces. They don't get much better than these. Should make it even sadder if we get raised. Phew. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Splash the Pot. Those are just way too exciting. And now they're just pure profit, since we don't risk any money anymore in the big ones. More fine aces. Met by more approval from me. And here, oh, sorry, here the other aces are happening. Here against heavy potter, that's not bad. That's not bad either. And the good spots continue where we get raised. And yeah. Oh, you were that short, huh? That I didn't notice. Some help? That'll work. Alright, let's hope it's not the 8. Oh, that'll work. Shazam? Shazam indeed. Been playing but not streaming. Fair enough, fair enough. You deserve a week off too. Next week if all goes well. Fingers crossed. It was lovely to see you back on Twitch. Party animal confirmed. I guess, yeah. I certainly didn't say no when offered drinks. Take that one down. That's surprising, but pleasant. Ooh, speaking of pleasant, now what? I think we do get the bet. Been checked around on the flop. We do hold at 8. That's kind of neat. I mean, PLO, right? That's of course. What else could I mean? Man, the string of nice aces keeps continuing. I.e. over here. Betting pot, I kind of do want to try to get the 3-4 out of there, similar low straights. Just might consider folding. Potting it here in a moment. Take it down, very nice. Oh, so far so good. Nice! The triple up there. The power of the triple up. Well, Shazam and no mistake. This is interesting, but I think the money goes in. I don't know. Maybe it's... Alright, let's do this. Gets down the turn, doesn't he? No, he had it. He had a 10-8. Fair enough. We're gonna win this one? No? Damn it. I thought that would... I thought that would work. Yeah, I kind of dig the heavy putter thing too. I have to admit. Aces all over the place currently. Take it down with the straight on table 4. Not a good turn. But as far as runouts are concerned, this one ain't bad. And another very pleasant hand. Fair enough. No biggie, letting that one go. Give it just called. Sounds alright to me. Okay, that means we almost moved up to hearts level in the legends, and then I'm gonna call it a night pretty soon. Doing absolutely wonderful on microgaming today, where we're up 5, 6, around 6 buy-ins. On RIO, we're down a little. Here we're down like 2, 3. So we're up 3 buy-ins, somewhere in the neighborhood. Triple destruction, indeed. Letting the monster out of the garden. Yeah, that sounded like it might be code for something. It might like a Pokemon. Something going on up here. Getting raised again, no? Let me check that line really quick, but I believe that's the way to do it. It's actually a raise, so it doesn't get folded, and the fold was a mistake with the ace jack jack 3 double. That I didn't know. Can I have few again? It's not gonna make a difference because I'm gonna end the session in a few moments. Ah, brother. Hmm. Really hope he finds a fold. Oof. Come on, 10. How do you show up with the nuts there? Jesus Christ. Not a great end to the stream. Oh well. Hmm. Take that one down, that's neat. A flopper right over here, and have a decent hand there. Ooh, that's pretty cool too. Take it down on table 6, where we get aces. Take it down here as well. So in the end, it was a fun stream. The 2 tournaments were didn't go our way. So nothing spectacular to report there. And the cash games went alright. Some mistakes here and there, but other than that, can't really complain. Ah, brother. Got there on the river, huh? Be really funky if he bets now. Jesus Christ. But it would have to be a total bluff. My pleasure, Chiching. What is happening? Wow, he went for value and got it because it was stupid enough to call in the end. You get tired of Pinot. Not a spectacular showing here in the last 10 minutes. I think I made a bunch of mistakes there. And they cost me too, so... a nicer spot. Maybe we can get a bind back. Just no joy, huh? Oh, shit. Well, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. No, we certainly got really lucky in that spot, didn't we? Oh well, good for morale. One last hand, and then let's head over to Aruklas if he's still streaming. See what he's up to. Let's see if he can spread around the herd a little bit. Yeah, you're streaming indeed. Cool. All right. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll put up the new schedule. I'll be back tomorrow after the Phil Gaffin stream. So during the Phil Gaffin stream, I'll be modding it up there, as always. And yeah, fire up the stream just before his ends. So will be a late night stream then. And that's all I got. Thank you for the follows, everybody, today. And if you want, I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a very pleasant Sunday evening. Let's head over to Arukla's channel, who is doing more of the same. More PLO and run runs to boot. And see what he's up to and how he's getting on. Until then, have a nice Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.